the main place you're supposed to sweat is under your arms. So when you're using an antiperspirant, you are stopping a natural process of your body detoxing, getting all that bad stuff out. What happens when you do that is your body's smart and it's like, we've got to get rid of this. How can I do it? So you start sweating elsewhere and you start sweating more because your body's trying to find a loophole to get the bad stuff out. Your skin is your biggest organ and you have lymph nodes and all of that under your arms. So you're applying something every single day, sometimes twice a day or 3 times a day, depending on if it works or if it doesn't work. So that is all being absorbed into your body.
I decided to switch to a natural deodorant because I wanted to look at the aspects of my life where I wasn't doing all that I could do to help my body just run a little bit more clean. So when I came to deodorant and I realized all the stuff that's in it that's really not good for you, it shocked me. The aluminum free for me was a big thing. Just from doing my own research and all of the things that are linked to aluminum and your lymph nodes being in your armpits and things like that, I was like, why not? Like, why not try to do one more thing to help my body be a little bit more clean, last a little longer? I was in sheer panic because when deodorant is not something that you can go back and just be like, oh, let me just change that. Like when you're gone for the day, you're gone for the day and you just hope that it works. I'm very active, I like to run around, sitting is not really my forte. So the first day I wore it, I was like, okay, all right, we can do this. And then as throughout the day and throughout the week, I was like, okay, I don't stink, so this is working. Let's try this at the gym. Let's throw one more thing at it. Finished a workout, and at the end of it, I was like, I don't stink. Like this works. My armpits aren't falling off. Like nothing's happening. Like, okay, sweet, this is awesome.
So for years, we were actually having customers ask us to make a natural deodorant. We weren't working on it because I had never found a natural deodorant that worked. And my opinion was if the big boys couldn't make one that worked, how in the world were we going to make it work? So we actually did have some downtime and I was like, look, we're gonna make this deodorant. It's gonna bomb, it's not gonna work, but at least I can then tell our customers, hey, we tried it, it didn't work, move on, we're not doing it. So went to the drawing board, threw in literally everything and the kitchen sink into this deodor stick. So I took it to Disney during the Food and Wine Festival, the most humid, miserable rain, then more humidity, then more rain, then more humidity, hotness to test this out. Of course, I'm the first trier for anything. And so I told the cast members, let me know if I smell. And they laughed because of course the soap girl's gonna smell like soap. I was like, no, let me know if I don't smell right, if I'm stinky. And I wasn't. And the next day I wasn't stinky. And the next day I wasn't stinky. And then I was like, holy cow, did I figure it out? So I handed it out to all of them and it worked. And that's how the deodor stick was born. Our deodor stick works because of the formula that we put together with it. We use baking soda, which is amazing at odor absorption. The problem with baking soda though is it can also change the pH in your skin. So if or when you ever get irritation, redness, or itchiness from a natural deodorant, I would bet money that is very heavily based in baking soda. But we use arrowroot powder as well. Now, arrowroot powder is my number 2. It is nice and powdery. It does help with a little bit of the wetness absorption to it, so you're not gonna feel super damp. Then we have the cocoa butter, the shea butter, the coconut oil in there that help knock down odor and make it spread beautifully. We do put a probiotic in our deodorant, so that helps, we feel it helps to feed your good bacteria under your arms so that it can help fight naturally against the bad. And then last but not least, the essential oil blend. In our original deodorant, it is eucalyptus, lavender, tea tree, and peppermint. Those are the big 4 to help with all anti-everything. They're antibacterial, antimicrobial. They all live in that whole, I call it the anti-family. And those essential oils help to knock everything out as well.
My favorite thing about the deodorant is that you don't have to scrub your armpits and when you're in the shower to try to get it out. You wash your body like normal. My skin's super sensitive, so being able to do something that's an essential oil base rather than a fragrance base, I don't break out, I don't get bumps or rash or anything like that, which is so good because again, my skin is so sensitive.